But yeah, I'm keen to see what they're able to do with this, because Windranger is, again, one of those very much feast or famine style position ones, right? If you don't get off to a good start, if you're not fairly consistently getting a lot of these kills with a focus fire...
While down at bottom, New is continuing the chaos and nonsense of dragging waves around. Looks like he's going to try and double it up here, but he does turn on Tianming. Get a good amount of damage here with a roll across. PYW joins in to try and slay and succeed in slaying the Winter Wyvern. Decided to ditch and go back up to the top to help out the Doom a little more. As now Bach is, I don't want to say struggling, he's down at the bottom of the cores in terms of last hits, but now with a bit of a turnaround onto Why You Smile, they've got some good damage here, and trapping her in the cogs to get the kill will more than remedy that. But a roll in now from PYW to kick FY onto tower should net Shiro a turnaround kill on the Clockwork here as they'll chase him down.
Will indeed. We'll end up losing a Lotus, but doesn't really matter. And the more important thing is it just takes attention, excuse me, away from Ori. Didn't get lucky enough to be able to... Hold on. There's a lot of damage actually being pumped out onto the Storm Spirit prior to him hitting level 6. Warpine Raider not quite having the second flurry of the Seed Shot to be able to confirm the kill. But again, this is why you ban the DK. It's just really, really good in the lane. There's really not too much you can do against it. It doesn't even need those power runes to be able to play around. But just saw how effective Echoes was being able to claim that one.
LGD ever so slowly getting this edge out of the laning stage. 1k net worth lead, it's building and building, and a kill on New down at bottom. Shield crash ready in a second, but doesn't get it off as he dies. I don't know if there's any more. Spirits? Let's control F spirit in the DOTA2 patch notes and see what we can find. Spirit collector for Death Prophet. Yeah, she's got the ghost and the spirits of the exorcism.
He's just running into his cogs to try and get that extra little bit of safety, and it's actually a Doom committed here. What's the mana pool look like on Ori? Not too bad if you wanted to commit.
Good zip in. That shackle shot though, Shiro. Hey, they're going to lose the Dragon Knight here, but the turnaround potential is pretty good as New will come in with a Rolling Thunder, crashing onto Tianming, into the Lifestealer as well. Damage a little lacking to find core kills, but with his turnaround focus fire onto Bach, they should be able to line it up and take down the Doom. Now lose the DK, kill the Wyvern and the Doom. That laning stage fully breaks down. And not too much in the way of tower damage or push coming in on the side lanes. It's been very focused in this mid lane with the Dragon Knight, of course. Or he's going to turn around and try and battle back into Echo here as FY and Tianming. A good amount of control, but DK just flaps his wings and gets away from the cogs. Now, Why You Smile? New misses the swash. And we roll with PYW though, and the Cold Embrace will only delay the inevitable death of FY's Clockwork. Oh, hang on. He's got an urn on him. He's ticking lower. Power shot misses though. Ori running low on the mana pool. Tianming's come across.
Another miss.
And trying to save him up. Another miss out. But New will finally swashbuckle down a Clockwork. FY making them work for it. But this is it. This is the thing. They came in. They saw what they wanted. They conquered the tier 1. They got a Clockwork kill.
Especially in this like healing style meta.
Oh, Shiro having to pop the early wind run there, but walks into Ori's Storm. Low was very patient here, setting up for this kill, just waiting by the Twin Gate, watching the Wind Ranger.
And you're still just going to get a 1-for-1 trade, so not the worst. Echoes making the most of that haste rune to be able to quickly get down here.
Oh, New. He's got a big shield crash there, but he's been doomed up. They'll turn onto Tianming with the DK and the Enchantress. Pango is going to die. They lose the Winter Wyvern in the 1-for-1, but now FY is in with a hookshot. Storm zips across with the Infest Bomb, jumping out onto Echo's Dragon Knight, but it's magnetized. Massive problems here for Azure Ray. They're trying to turn and fight back into the DK, kill him off. Magnetize still going. The focus fire trying to catch up to Low. FY heals him back up with the Lotus. They dodge the power shot now. And just a little bit more here if the Pango or the DK could have survived a little bit longer. Could have found some more core kills, as Bach will buy that Midas recipe before dying. And it looks like Lifestealer has got... FY. See him. Hook shot straight across. And this is their combo, right? Hook shot, ball lightning, so much gap close, and then the damage comes naturally from the heroes they've got.
Why You Smile isn't the target that you want, though.
Wait, that's...
Catch someone on the back, yep.
Straight in there.
Oh, they got
Find the Dragon Knight. Straight out with the Infest Bomb. Take him down. I mean, this is the strength of Azure Ray's draft, right? They catch a glimpse of someone, just that little bit of vision.
On Echoes, maybe just wanting to, again, create some space, not have to worry about the cogs, stay away from
screw this Clockwork.
Right? but like, I feel like Why You Smile's done
hello?
a good job of setting up some...
They found new. Just dooming up the Pango there. Doom and Storm Spirit find the Pango deep in behind enemy lines.
With New kind of low on the back lines as well. I'm not sure if either team actually wants to continue moving forward into this.
Well, Low is going to try and batter into PYW a bit here and turn back towards Shiro, maybe? Shackle shot, that's a good one. Connecting, Lifestealer, Cold Embrace, healed up, hook shot into the back lines, and a curse drop down. Protect the Lifestealer at all costs. They'll get the Pango kill now and blow up PYW as well. FY's gone in and out. A massive guerrilla warfare there from the Clockwork to keep 3 heroes at bay.
Of course, that extra True Strike is going to be very nice going up against the Radiants too.
Oh, but it goes FY. Clockwork with the cogs play, Doom out, Boundary Assault to slow down the Wind Ranger, down goes Shiro. Now New is coming to try and save the day, but heroic efforts getting turned around on by this Winter's Curse, and he's sent packing all the way back to his base.
That's the power of information, right? Just didn't know if anyone else was backing him up.
It's like Regenerate Storm, is there a Lifestealer inside of him? Bak has come in to back up Ori, and they've got the kill on the Wind Ranger. New TPing out, as is Why You Smile, so they escape.
I mean, it's just going to go from bad to worse, right? This is what I was talking about with Ori on his spirits. He's 9-0-7, just so comfortable with the rhythm of playing around this hero and playing around the rest of the team as well. And there's that effect of the Roshan's banner. So how are you supposed to stop this? Ooh, might be forced to buy back.
Yeah, you're going to have to, and you're going to lose your Enchantress anyway, dead for 50. So Wind Ranger bought back, and you're still in a 4 versus 5. Roshan's banner still up, these glyphs up creeps, the hook shot overlapping with the Stormer's Ball lightning in, the Winter's Curse there, catching DK, forcing Wind Ranger to hit into him, Tianming nearly dead, the Winter Wyvern healed back up with the mech though, PYW going deep but so are Low and Ori finding Echo, Dragon Knight is dead, the turnaround onto New here as well, as Tianming finally falls, but the amount of emphasis you've had to put in to kill a position 5 Wyvern is ridiculous. PYW all caught up, GG called, LGD tap out here in game 1 as Azure Ray stomp them down with this sick initiation teamfight comp.
I think you hammered in on the key word there. It was the initiation, right? And it just felt like LGD
for Azure Ray here in game 2. Rounding things up with the Carry Bristle. Interesting draft.
I'll be honest, Gary, I have no idea what's going on.
No read
with this one.
Take it for yourself. Get that XP. You go. Cask up at top, not going to bounce. Tianming caught in the brambles now as well. Might actually just straight up die to PYW. Stuck around for too long, and First Blood is there for the Dark Willow.
That's I've done my research, D-Ward, there by PYW. It's something that Azure has done pretty much every single game. Is FY, he's actually the one that's getting gone on to, but here's the TP.
Yeah, they're coming with numbers. All of a sudden, out of the woodwork, 4 heroes up here. FY going to get clipped by the Illuminate as Ori, Solar Bind on him, dropping low, but jaunts away from the Dark Willow. Why You Smile? He's getting tagged up, but Lifestealer and Witch Dog having to back up now. Another Solar Bind, Illuminate, clips onto the Witch Doctor, so they get the 2-for-1 trade in the end.
Pretty consistently. I guess that's the thing that Big Decisions Lanham was going for with this Nyx Assassin draft is, oh, they don't actually catch Why You Smile here with the rotation coming through. Still have the Nature's Call, though.
On a coil. Nightmare there to try and drag him away. Is that going to snap it? No, not quite. And the turnaround play here from Echo comes in. And that Solar Bind as Ori. Do they have a stun? Anything? The damage? Ooh, not quite enough to finish him off. So Nyx down, puck back to Fountain.
Did you see that? He used the Sleepwalk to snap the coil while he was still in the invulnerable bits, so actually didn't end up taking any damage. Very clever.
Yeah, tried to do it in that bottom river fight as well. As up at top,
hold on.
They will catch up to the Beastmaster here. Maledict Death Ward dropped onto New. He'll roar up the Nyx, but he's down and out. The turnaround, though, from Echo and PYW. Massive damage to blow them all up. 3 down for the price of 1, while the Bane is going to catch on to the Pug here. Ori trying to Waning Rift and Illusory Orb jaunt off to the right-hand side, but slowed down to a crawl. Curse Crown was on him. Blind Solar Blind, and with this Vessel on him, Ori another jaunt, potentially with 12-1 charges, but the Brambles dodged for now. The Goose stacking up and coming with a Nightmare on him. Ori all stuck and trapped, held in place, killed off and dead.
Steal away this Wisdom Rune from where Bak is farming. Get a bit of info. Very quick reaction time from him, but he's still going to get caught.
Yeah, absolutely. down and out here. Shiro going to come in with a big damage as FY's next assassin going to wander over. Infest bomb, two-man stun, committing in onto Shiro's bristleback. Oh, he's a tanky fella here as they turn around with the grip from Why You Smile, catching up the lifestealer, holding him back. Maledict down, kill off the Bane. They save the bristleback, getting him out of danger. No issues there for LGD to come in, get a core kill, make life a living hell for Azure Ray here in game 2. Well, Azure Ray still trying to kind of scramble out and find their foothold. Now with Radiance up on the lifestealer and a good move from FY. Scouting Echo's Keeper of the Light, landing the stun, and in they come. Chain disable, the Keeper of the Light. Down he goes there to Tianming, but the turnaround Roar. Axe is thrown, TP's coming in with Shiro showing his face in his mid lane now. The Hawk will root up the Lifestealer. In the back, the Death Ward's going and the Bane is killed off, but look at Low. This Lifestealer, he's dropping, has to infest into the Witch Doctor to try and run away. Bach, he's going to sprout up Shiro now, but might be in trouble as he's stuck around a little too long and he's just getting whacked around by the mace of the Bristleback.
His last gasp of air, he just summons one of those cordyceps zombies through, but it just gets picked off instantly by Shiro, and yeah, just gone in a little bit too deep. I was thinking maybe that Roar was a little bit optimistic, especially considering your main damage source had already died.
Oh, we're going back in.
Beastmaster creeps, yeah, hold on, he's still invested. Yeah,
Lifestealer comes out, and Maledict is used up. Witch Doctor's taking an absolute pummeling here. Chucked into the ground by the Ancient Granite Golem, and now Why You Smile with the grip, saving up the Beastmaster until that final bit of damage takes him over. Low going for the TP out and helped by FY to escape. Ori has an Illusory Orb, Blink Dagger in 5 seconds, Solar Bind and Spirit Vessel on him, and that damage is overwhelming.
They're certainly not the cleanest team fights either way, are they? You know, it just feels like a scrap every single time coming out to individual skill. There's no clear, like, all right, this is the method of us looking to play the map. As even Bark now, he's the one that's always wanting to be the main focus if they're trying to open up this map a little bit. They will be able to find him. Will they get the Nightmare up in time? Yes, they will.
I got him. Yeah, I'm really struggling to, like, feel who's coming out on top in these fights, right? Like, LGD, they're the ones the Aegis, and they're the ones fighting on their side of the river, so it kind of feels bad.
Don't become heroes once it gets past, like, 40 or so minutes into the game. It really feels like you do fall prey to being a whole lot weaker, as, hold on, Why You Smile actually caught out a puck down here on the bottom side.
They've got the grip, yeah. Nightmare into grip, good TP silence from Bark to save Ori. TP out, not gonna happen. Shiro does so much damage, and now the fear into Cursed Crown. A double kill, 2 cores down. First steps first, though.
Is the one. Oh, that they'll know that someone's taking the Lotus right now, but again, it's with
FY. Ori, the damage.
BKB.
They're blowing up the Kotal, didn't get off the BKB. Shiro, Maledict is on him, but he BKBs and like one shot to the Witch Doctor almost. Massive physical damage from the Bristleback as Bach in the back lines gets shredded down by New. Low is dead to Shiro. This Bristleback cannot be stopped. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised just to see the G's come out now. You saw how much damage Shiro did, and they've got the grip onto Ori's puck.
He got greedy.
Absolutely disgusting damage from Shiro. Look at that, 6,500 damage. Yeah, GG. Yeah. It's like you can't deal with this Bristleback, man. I'm coming for you.
And it certainly didn't help. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Britt. It certainly didn't help in that last fight.
I don't think that
Low.
The joy in your voice when you get to say some of these facet names.
Love it.
Cluster Cluck. That is so good.
The Cluster Cluck, the giant cogs coming through as well. We love it.
It's just tremendous damage, isn't it, from that CK in that laning stage. And Tianming going to get the kill on PYW there, I guess, with a Maledict and the damage over time. Block the small camp.
Sit down. Although, speaking of Newt,
God.
Maybe get away.
No, that damage is far too much, isn't it? He tries to heal back up with a wand, but that Maledict takes him down. PYW now left to lap up the remaining creeps that come his way.
Was able to get away from that without needing the boots, as FY he's making a bit of a rotation towards here, and that's what's being pinged out at the moment. Just saying to Echoes, hey, maybe we can actually look to... Okay, wasn't expecting that. Sure, they're coming up top.
Well, there's someone there waiting for them. Why You Smile says hello and Nightmare's the Witch Doctor, but probably didn't expect the Weaver to come on through as well. Leshrac coming up here. Echo wants to try and turn this into something a little bigger, but gets tagged up by the Maledict, shackled up now. The damage is coming far too quickly. Shiro will react to Rift into FY, but he heals back up off the wand. Now the Chaos Knight surrounded and in trouble. They'll try and kill Tianming here with PYW and YU Smart getting the job done.
Ori's here.
Shiro does retreat and fall back, but you're right, Ori is here. Takes down PYW. Oh, hang on, I've lied. That's Lou. Will get the kill in the end with a Geminate attack, while FY is still lurking, looking for the Chaos Knight in his re-entry.
Certainly not the cleanest, but 2 games in a row now. Like, very, very scattered Dota. It didn't necessarily feel like desperation going for that kill from Azure, but that TP in from Echoes was very optimistic, especially considering he doesn't have a point in the split earth. Maybe you could look to play around, you know, even just 1 point in it, as Bane I was about to put on the point of if he had 1 point in the Nightmare, maybe he ends up getting away anyway? Why? Not going to be able to escape, just gets the zap from the Harpy Stormcraft to Chain Lightning. But yeah, you need setup for this Leshrac, right? Like, you have no area control outside of the Clockwork, and he just wasn't in a position to be able to assist him that time.
Alright, so a little challenging this early on. Shiro, Blood Grenade, Maledict, and this damage is coming in from Tianming and Bach. Is Shiro just going to die to a Witch Doctor here, trying to run away? Chaos Knight on his fancy horse, trying to TP out, but the final touch will come as Ori did die to New over in that mid lane where the wall dropped in.
On the bottom side of this map, in relative safety. Load. Maybe they're going to try and... Oh, actually, just an inscript.
Straight in with the grip, right? This is the level 6 power of these supports in LGD. Grip and hookshot. The primary forms of control in the first 20 minutes, where they are the ones that are going to be setting up for the Weaver and the OD kills. FY. Stepping up. They see Echo.
Rather Echoes.
Oh, the Death Ward Maledict. Leshrac dead.
Off. As I'm not sure if you're actually going to be able to run away from this with the vacuum back in and hookshot.
Good vacuum. Allows PYW to get on top of Ori. Drops the Santa's Eclipse onto the Maledict Clockwork, so Ori surviving. Now the Shackles back in onto Clock to get back a killing spree. I want to sit back, but look at that reaction from Azure. Now they play top and then quickly swing into action, coming through the Twin Gate down to bottom lane. And this might be Shiro overstaying his welcome here as he's hexed up, caught out. Maledict and the Serpent Wards dropped on him with the Death Ward as well. How many wards do you need? We went through a whole gold phase of Dota 2 items. Everything got turned to gold. Look, Golden Swarm. Golden Swarm. There was a Golden Astral for sure as Lou is going to go in here onto the Maledict with the Leshrac. The cask bouncing back and forth. Santa's Eclipse dropped in. Clockwork Dog. He's going to get in there with a hookshot onto the Weaver as this Leshrac is still alive. Life's going back up, but the OD turns and whacks him down. These illusions going to work as Shiro gets astraled. Tianming and Lo still on this right-hand side of the fight after killing the Darkseer and Leshrac off. They also saw a couple of heroes lurking around on the map, like CK showed mid. Up at top, there was a hero there that TP'd out. And they're still hunting for Shiro, and they have him. Oh, it's just so perfect. They'll overlap a little bit with their disables, but this will allow them to take down the Chaos Knight and also escape with the rest of the heroes out of the top lane as well. And Roshan going to be roaring and screaming as the Rocket Flare is down to LGD making their move. Body blocks the Clockwork. He's in. He snatches it. He grabs the Aegis. Witch Doctor tried to block it, but now he's moved in. The vacuum on the Doom. The wall dropped on them. The shadow from the Darkseer. The illusion's going to work. Santa's Eclipse dropped down onto a BKB Leshrac who just stands his ground, gets the damage out. The Death Ward doing serious work here, though, onto Echo with this Weaver right-click power, destroying and hammering into the ledge. Yes, your Clockwork back in and took down the Roshan and grabbed the Aegis, but you're losing so many heroes here now. Clockwork down. Shiro reinitiated, maledicted and stunned up. The Swarm will tag him as well as they'll chase him down and finish him off. 3 down on the side of LGD as Azure.
Weaver taken over. You might not have the full damage potential for the Weaver, kind of similar to, well, not as bad as something like a Gyrocopter who needs the flak cannon to get a lot done.
CK.
Just that farm,
look,
but, yeah.
That damage. Dead without buyback as well. And they can start moving up into that top jungle and maybe find a jump here as Buck. He leaps on forward with the Overseal Totem, getting stunned up. A lot of damage coming his way with a massive vacuum wall dropped on 4 of them. But the turnaround here with FY and Ori moving forward, they've got eyes on the Bane. 3 hits to get him taken down. And these Darkseer illusions not doing a whole lot. As Low is going to chase back into Shiro. They've lost Darkseer to Tan Tianming, who just lets it rip. And an Astral will cancel the TP now, finding the Chaos Knight. 3 heroes in the grave as LGD get dunked down on by Azure in game number 3. Another Shackles. Leshrak's been found out.
Still have
FY. That'd make a big mess. They're going to go straight onto the Leshrak. Where's Tianming? We need this Witch Doctor to come back in. And look at him go. Ori, he's going to deal with this one, though. The Yules and the Doom, they're going to finish him off. Leshrak has buyback, but at this point, what's the point? I'm trying to sit back behind their tier 4s, but it doesn't look like they've got any more smokes for LGD. So this sneaky move...
Shroud Witch Doctor.
They just go straight on the Bane. Look at him disappear. Nearly straight up dies. Very respectful from Ori to not go diving for a position 5 kill, so they do keep Wave Smile alive, but look at the Serpent Walls down now. They've got to fight into them. Low taking a tremendous amount of damage with the Vacuum Wall, but they've kept the Weaver alive as the OD turns back onto Shiro, nearly blasting down the CK. Lashstrike trying to stand there, but the Serpent Ward's doing so much damage. They're killing buildings, they're destroying heroes, and FY Shadow Shaman has managed to close this one out. GG called. Azure stamp their ticket to that upper bracket final to face against Team Zero.